The best world edit is back. So let's check it out. It's the World Edit Bedrock Edition add-on by iSilicon S. Now, if you want this for yourself, the download link will be in the description down below, so check it out. It comes with a resource pack and a behavior pack, so make sure both are active, and in the game world settings that you have this experimental gameplay feature enabled, beta APIs. With all that enabled, hop into the world. So once you're in the world, you need one simple command to get you started. To start off, all we need to do is say /tag add world edit like so. This will give you the permissions to actually use world edit. Anyone that wants to use world edit will need this tag. So if you want to give it to your friend, you would have to give them this tag as well. So let's just click enter, and as you can see, you have been given world edit permissions. Go to settings, how to, quick start guide, and there you go. You can go there, or you can be lazy like me, open up your inventory and click this little question mark right here, and it will bring you to this screen. Now all you need to do is scroll up to the top, and here you can get the quick start guide and license. So here we go. You can check this out for yourself. It gives you the basics and all the stuff you can do in said add-on. It also gives you a license if you want to check that out as well. But other than that, I'll be going over just some few of the simple features that this amazing add-on adds. Now, to give yourself a very useful kit, all you need to do is type semicolon. Now, this entire add-on uses semicolon, so this entire world edit uses the semicolon, so remember that. And all we're going to do is semicolon kit like so, and this will give us all the useful items that we need to get started with some simple world edit. So let's click enter, and now we've been given a whole bunch of stuff, as you can see in my inventory, and let's just quickly open that up and go through the notable stuff. So we've got a wooden axe. This is our main tool. We have full selection, pattern picker, cut, copy, cut, paste, undo, redo, world edit settings, flip, rotate clockwise, rotate anti-clockwise, mask picker, draw straight line, wall selection, outline selection, and spawn glass block. Now I'm not going to go through every single thing added in this add-on. I'm going to keep it quick and simple. So let's just go over a few of the simple and most basic ways to use world edit. So let's start off with the most simple thing to do is selecting an outline or something that you want to copy and paste or cut or whatever you want to do in world edit. Let's select this building here because it's very representative of what you're actually going to use world edit for. So let's go down. Now to select your first place, you're going to try to break your blocks with the wooden axe, right? So we're going to left click here since I'm on PC, but if you're on mobile, you'll try to tap and hold. So there you go. I tried to break it, and you can see first position set at this block right here. And now you can see nothing at the moment, but it has been set there. So let's just quickly copy here. Now we want to select this entire thing. So remember, it's a box. So we have to try to encapsulate this entire thing. So let's just try to get some cobblestone here, and let's just make it out something like that. And let's just remove the extra blocks. And now all we need to do to copy this for our second position. Now just to select this area as our second position, we're gonna just use the place button. So if you're on mobile, that would be just tap in, and on PC we're gonna right click. As you can see, second position has been set to this location. Now of course you could do a variety of things with this selection, example being semicolon set air. Now this will get rid of it. As you can see, poor villager has lost his entire home and livelihood. But now, say we didn't want to do that, we can also use this handy dandy item right here, and it's the undo button. So as you can see, it returns everything back to its original form. Now obviously you don't have to use the item, you can also type it. So remember, all these things I'm doing now with items, you can also type it. For example, we can semicolon undo like so, and it'll also render it back to how it was. Now remember, the items are just for shortcuts. You can still use it in your inventory. It's whatever you prefer. But anyways, let's move on. So we cut and place. We can also set it to stone. It doesn't necessarily just need to be air. We can just change it up and do whatever we want. So now say we want to copy this beautiful architecture build to somewhere else. Well, simply we can use a shortcut in our inventory, and it's the copy shortcut. Now before we actually copy it, I would like to clarify some stuff about copy and pasting. Now when you copy and paste something, it works by using you as a reference point. So where am I standing now, it will copy this in relation to where I'm standing. What I mean by this is when I try to paste it, this box, right, will be pasted forward and in that direction from my current location, no matter where I move it. Just for examples, let's copy this. So we have copied it now. And now if we hold out the paste shortcut, as you can see, it's in the exact same orientation and distance as I was standing when I first copied it. So if we were to simply just paste it over here, as you can see, it pasted it in the same distance as I was over there. So I recommend if you're going to copy and or cut a place, you would cut it in a very noticeable spot so you can have a perfect cut or paste. So let's just go here and let's just copy it right in front of this door right here. So we're like 2-3 blocks away from the door there. Now whenever we go and to paste it, you can see we're inside the selection, and if we were to paste, we would paste it this many blocks away from us, which is a very useful and detailed way to do it. Now remember, it also pastes in that direction, so what you can do if it pastes in that direction and you want to rotate it, well, it's very simple. You have these amazing rotating clockwise and counterclockwise or flipping items here. So let's just do counterclockwise and flip quickly. So let's start with a flip. As you can see, we have rotated the build around an axis, as you can tell right there. So that's how you can kind of change the rotation. You can also use the counterclockwise rotation or the clockwise rotation to rotate it around an axis. Now this is an axis of where you are. So if I stand here, as you can see, it moves further. Meanwhile, if I stand here, it rotates in a much confined area. So that's pretty cool and awesome. Now let's just go on some more miscellaneous stuff, like for example, a spawn glass block. You might ask, what is this for? Well, it's very simple. It's for if you're building up in the sky and you don't want to build an entire giant dirt pillar just so you can make a dot here to start building. This simply spawns a glass block underneath you, and now you have a point where you can start building off with, which I think is absolutely amazing. So let's move on to some more utility things. So you want to build underneath the water and you want to clear out a large area. Well, and you don't want to use sponges. Well, this add-on provides a nice and useful feature. All you need to do is submerge yourself in water and type semicolon drain and then do a radius, let's say 2 blocks. And as you can see, it drained there. Now I put the radius pretty too small to drain this, so let's go to 20 blocks. Yeah, that might be still a bit too small. Do that. Oh, that's an O. That's not a 0. Embarrassing. Okay, let's do 20 now. Now this might take a while, as you can see, but there we go. We have drained out this nice area. And now if there's some stragglers, we can remove that too. And water. There you go. So that's a much easier way to drain water. Pretty awesome. Now the final thing I want to cover in this add-on has to do with fire. So we've got water, how to get rid of that. Now how do we get, say, a forest fire occurring and we want to get rid of it? So well, it's very simple. So let's just start a forest fire here. Totally not burning down this forest by mistake. Okay, so now we do the same thing, but now we use extinguish and let's say 10 block radius, and this will get rid of all the fire in that radius. So let's go over here. Let's do that again. As you can see, we've got rid of fire. Pretty awesome indeed. So there you have it. That's some basic tips and tricks. I didn't cover all the different functions this World Edit adds, is like brushes and all that goodness. I can't think of them off the top of my head, but trust me, there's much more you can do with this add-on. But other than that, I hope you did enjoy it. Remember, the download link will be in the description down below. So like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.